Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Enneagram Fox, and I am here to help you become a kinder, braver, and more clever you. So this week for childhood messages, we are talking about type 1s. The childhood message for a type 1 is that being less than perfect is somehow bad. And I say bad in air quotes because being good or being bad is all a matter of opinion. Oftentimes, this child felt like they had a lot of pressure on them to do the right thing or the good thing or even like a virtuous thing, something like that. And usually this child felt as if they had to take on some kind of responsibility at a young age, especially an age where they maybe did not feel ready or maybe just developmentally were not ready to take on that responsibility. An example of this could be parents who maybe don't work typical 9-to-5 jobs, and so they put their oldest child in charge of their younger siblings. And so the oldest child may have felt like they had a lot of responsibility put on them, which they literally did. And they took on that role as like a parent or a caregiver when maybe they just needed to be a kid. Because of this pressure of responsibility or this pressure to do good or to do the right thing, this child also developed a very harsh inner critic. In fact, a lot of adult type 1s will report that the harshest critic they know is themselves. And to even add on to that, a lot of adult type 1s will refuse to kind of confront or look at their own anger or frustration, whether that's with themselves or with others, because they view anger or frustration as like a bad thing. And they might even feel shame for having strong emotions. And just personally, I do know a few adult type 1s, and they are the kind of people when you give them a compliment or you tell them that they have done a good job, or maybe you do see them as a good person, they will often deny it and they are able to justify the idea that they are somehow a bad person or just like not as good as someone else. What I think all type 1s do need to hear is that even if they don't view themselves as a good person, they are not a bad person. The fact that you as a type 1 are trying to do the right thing means that you're probably hitting the mark more often than you think. So everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. If you are liking this content, please hit that buy me a coffee button up top because I really like coffee. Please join me on Instagram to let me know how you're liking my content and how also I can grow and develop more content that people enjoy. And I will see you guys next week for more about childhood messages.